It's vlog 190, should be 191. It's me, Jaime, your pal and shut-in cartoonist musician. I couldn't remember what that was for a minute. I'm vlogcasting, of course, from the Corn Tortilla Press World headquarters, located on an island in the San Francisco Bay. Starting my second cup of organic French roast. It's delicious. It's really robust and so forth. Okay, I got some splaining to do. Let's start with the obvious, the sunglasses. They're prescription, so I could see what's going on. And they're on because my eyes are still sensitive from yesterday. Yesterday morning I had another eye procedure. And when I get these procedures, and it's due to long-term diabetes, but when I have this procedure done, it kind of renders me blind for the day. So there was no vlog getting done yesterday. And today, though I could see now, my eyes are still really sensitive. This lasts for about another day, maybe two. So I wear these because the light I'm using and the light in the room, the light coming from the window, it's really hurts. So I'm gonna give a quick gander at my eyes. Ow. So that's why I'm wearing them. Call them my Lightning Hopkins glasses. So there you go. That's explanation number one. Number two, those of you that just view this on Facebook, there was no vlog yesterday. Again, because I didn't do it. But even if I did have my eyesight, like my appointment with some other time, you wouldn't have seen it there because Mark, punk ass bitch motherfucker Zuckerberg, and his great little device there, Facebook, slapped me with a 24-hour no posting jail sentence for a supposed sexually explicit photo I posted like a month ago. I happened to print that up. Give me one moment, let me put this down. The photo in question that I posted, well, I'll just show it to you, then I'll explain it. Here it is. Yeah, I know. You're going, I don't get it. That's some guy surfing. Well, let me explain first though, it's not some guy. That's Jerry Lopez, one of my absolute heroes in surfing. That's him with his just incredibly casual style. This is the early 1970s of Bonsai Pipeline in the North Shore of Oahu in Hawaii. And man, there's a reason why I put him on it. And I was on a forum or a page, whatever you call it, for surfers, and somebody posted, name your 3 top influences in surfing, which most of us, men and women on there, we all commented, boy, this is a tough one because 3, I mean, some of us have tons. It was really heartfelt too. Some had, oh, my brother, my dad, or whatever. It was really cool. So I have a lot of Hawaiians and Californians and even some Australians. Those are the main ones. And there's a couple South Africans and so forth in there. And so I had to limit it to 3. And I'll tell you the 3 I picked. It's not going to mean much to any of you probably, but I picked Larry Bertelsmann, not in order, but I just picked Larry Bertelsmann first because he was like just a little bit older than me, and he really set the standard for the new style of surfing. Which, if you watch the Dogtown Z-Boys movie, they explain that too, because we're all surfers, so we try to imitate him in the water, but he also helped revolutionize the skate style too. Because Larry skated a little bit. He's really talented. And a Hawaiian from I think he's from town. Anyway, and so he was my first pick. My second pick was Californian Mickey Dora from the 50s and 60s. Now, Mickey's a controversial character. They call him the Dark Knight of surfing. Mickey did some prison time for embezzlement or fraud or whatever. He was, using, I think, stolen credit cards. I'm not sure how it all went, or forged checks or whatever. But, Mickey was born in Hungary, and he was raised kind of in the lap of luxury, but I guess he got used to that lifestyle. But as a kid of immigrants and growing up around the hood, it was, I understood the hustle and kind of admired it, but that not so much as his individualism. Everybody tried copying Dora, how he talked, how he walked, how he surfed. He was definitely his own man. And that right there was kind of, I'm the last generation. I was raised by his generation. They were the older siblings and whatnot that back in my day when I started surfing, all the older guys I hung out with, it wasn't something you walked around and bragged about. You didn't take pictures of everything and like they do now, and wear all the gear and all that, so everybody knew you were a surfer. It was very kind of on the, on the down, right? And so I admired that about him. And then that final one was Jerry Lopez for his calm, cool, collected, his casual style, which I did. I try to imitate a lot on when I was shortboarding. Now that I longboard, I do the longboard version of Lopez. I really just dig his style. And they said this was sexually explicit, and it was in a surf page too, a surf forum. So I couldn't find anybody to get a hold of. I found no way to get a hold of one of Zuckerberg's, peons to say, look, this is a surfer. This is like the equivalent of a photo of, I don't know, LeBron James shooting a free throw or some golfer golfing. I mean, this isn't sexually explicit. This is a guy surfing pipeline and surfing it well. So 24 hours for that. 24 hours. Now, it's the principle of it. I'm just wondering, like, well, then who's running the fucking show over there if you can't see this? And they did send me something that since the COVID's there, they're half staffed or something, and they're taking their time getting around to looking at it. Well, clearly there's somebody there just clicking. Yeah, bad. They're not even looking, or how they ever do it. So okay, I'm gonna let that one go now. I'm gonna call one or let it go. So that's what was going on. I couldn't get on Facebook yesterday, but it didn't matter. My eyeballs were gone. I wasn't paying any attention to the media, which brings me to the final part of this vlog. I was just brought to my attention early this morning that one of my heroes has passed, and that's the St. Louis Cardinals' Bob Gibson, one of the greatest pitchers, at least of my time. And as a young kid coming up, he was one of the big names. When I was a little kid and I was starting to learn baseball, and you start to learn, not just because you're playing Little League and you're learning the rules and you're learning who the players are. First you got your team, which mine was the Giants. Who's your favorite player? Willie Mays. I got to see these guys play. Then you start finding out other people on other teams and stuff that are just fantastic. And Bob Gibson. Look it up. After the 68 World Series, they lowered the pitcher's mound 6 inches. To this day, it's still down to that level because of his dominance on the hill. He was just unbelievable. A funny story, I might have said this one before, is Bob Gibson wore glasses. Anytime you saw him off the field, he was wearing glasses, just like glasses. And Hank Aaron tells the story of him and Willie Mays, because they're both Alabama guys, and Hank was friends with Bob, so Willie never really met him socially. So Hank takes him over there one day to Bob's house, and they ring the doorbell or knock on the door, whatever. And Bob answers, and he's got his glasses on, hey, Hank, hey, Willie. And Willie looks at him and is just horrified, going, you wear glasses? And, Bob, yeah. And he goes, man, you're going to kill somebody out there on the mound, because he realized he's not wearing them on the hill. So I thought that was funny. Anyway, that's about it for me today. I'm also doing the Inktober thing. This is going to be a bit of a problem today because I can't use my drawing lights. I'll probably have to draw in the dark. I did one, I think Thursday was day one. And for those who don't know, Inktober, it's artists and cartoonists and whoever get prompts. They find a prompt online, meaning they got from 1 to 31. Like Thursday was fish, the prompt I went from. So I drew a fish. Yesterday was wisp, W-I-S-P. Today is bulk, B-U-L-K. I'm not liking this prompt, so I'm not going to use it now. I was thinking of going on another one. The San Francisco Cartoon Art Museum is using one, and theirs are all Halloween based. I think the Wolfman's today or something, which makes me think of my friend Francis. He loves the Wolfman. But that's too obvious for me as well. I think I'm just going to do my own. I've done that, I think, last year. I've done it every other year. I just kind of go on my own and just whatever comes to mind, I just draw it that day. So that's what I'll do. But I have 2 of them today because today's day 3 and I lost day 2. So there you go. There's my day in a nutshell. Oh, and lastly, Amy's granddaughter is coming over, Amina, who I adore. She is the little queen of everything. So she's going to be here in a couple hours. So I'm going to probably be downstairs serving her. So, and having a you know, pick up stuff and throw things and grab things and stand there and talk to her and see what she's doing and color and all the fun stuff. So anyway, I'm going to be doing that today, which is going to put me even farther behind. Maybe I'll get to draw tonight. And as I said, I have that comic book I'm working on too, the 13-pager. And I got some plans for this issue, this book coming up, and I'll soon as I got to check more into it, as soon as it gets rolling, then I will let you all know what's going on. Now we're well into this. I don't know how many minutes. There we go. 10 minutes plus, but I told you it's going to be kind of a long one today. So that explains everything. A lot happened in 24 hours, didn't it? All right, everybody. Hopefully you'll have a wonderful weekend. I hope your Saturday started out well, and I hope it continues. If you do have to go out, please mask up, because, 45, and his mail order bride are both under the Rona now. So wear a mask, keep a good distance away from everybody. Make sure you wash and sanitize your hands a lot, and be kind. Just be kind to yourself and be kind to others. It's not hard to do, and you'll notice how much more pleasant your day will be. All right, everyone. That's it for me. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.